Vibe Show 97.9 in full effect. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody having still the weekend, huh? Yeah, it's still the weekend. We still got a little bit more time left. But man, we have an amazing show tonight lined up. I'm super excited. We've been waiting on this one right here. You've been waiting on it, and I've been waiting on it too. Super excited. Y'all make sure that y'all keep it locked in, because when we come back, I got something special for y'all. Y'all keep it locked in. It's the vibe. Y'all the vibe.
Let's go. New shit. Hey, yo, Bert. Hey, talk to him. Yeah, now tell me, should I feel so wrong for things I'm setting aside?
Vibe Show 97.9 back in full effect. I'm your host, Kano the Don. Welcome. Now, I told y'all I had something special for y'all. Like always, every time y'all see me on here, I'm bringing the most amazing people on the planet, and I just so happen to get connected with yet another amazing, super talented. I love this person, and you're gonna love her too. I'm talking about entrepreneur, influencer, skincare, and beauty specialists. We're gonna learn a lot tonight. I'm talking about the one and only LILLEE Jean in the building. Whoa!
Hello.
What's going on?
Okay, number one, you made me like blush the way you introduced me, but like, thanks. Hello.
How you doing? You know, we got to keep the vibes on an all-time high. You already know you're on the Vibe Show, baby. So it's gonna be magical. It's going down. Now, listen, I gotta thank you now for me and the team. Everybody's been excited about this. I've been getting tons of emails in. We know when the promo content went out, everybody's been like super geared up and excited, and now the magic is finally happening. Yeah. Yes. Now,
awesome.
How you feeling? Because you got like this magical thing going on, the smile, and I gotta tell you, like I was introduced to your brand through somebody else, and it was amazing because they was like, "Yo, you got to go and check her out. She got a whole bunch of amazing stuff going on. She's like this makeup guru person. Like, man, I was like, yo, let me go and check out and see what she got going on." So I go dip over to your page, and I'm like, I was on it for a minute. I think you whole bunch of likes and stuff. I'm like, yo, that's dope. Yo, this dope. Yo, that's dope. Wait a minute. Well, I'm like, I'm seeing all these different, all the characters and different things. I'm like, man, you change up. So, for me and the Vibe team, I just want to say thank you so much for this amazing opportunity.
Oh my God. Of course, that's amazing. Whenever I hear people like excited, the cosplay or anything like that, like I always say, there's something for everybody on my page, whether you're like a DC Comics fan, a Marvel fan, a Disney fan, whatever. I do it all, and it's so much fun. And I think that's such a compliment when somebody says like, no, I didn't just like scroll. I was like infatuated looking. That is like the best thing ever. Oh my God. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into this because I got so many things that I want to talk to you about. Now, now, are you from New York? Are you originally from New York?
Oh, yes, man. I was born in Westchester, Yonkers. My mom is a Bronx girl. So yes, I am New Yorker.
That's dope. So let's start there. Let's start there with growing up in New York, because New York is like the mecca for so many different things. Fashion, you got so many different musical artists, actors,
studio houses.
Studio houses. I mean, it's labels out there. It's just like this magical place. Can we talk about like your experience growing up?
Okay, it's always so weird. People who live in England, it's like, "Hey, mate, I just live here." And then you go there and you're like, "Oh my God, is that like the Queen's Castle? What?" Right. New York's kind of the same way. Like, yes, that is the broken sidewalk. Yes, that is CVS. Like, yeah, okay, Warner Brothers is right there. Yeah, Golden Cup Studios. and you live there. It's just normal life.
Right.
That's why I like to use the England analogy, because it's always like, whoa, when Americans go there. New York, I just live there, so it's like nothing like different. It's just my life, you know. I grew up in Yonkers and then Flushing, and it's like it's very humbling in a way, because there were some times that my family, we didn't have money for a Christmas tree, and I created something out of cardboard.
Right,
Actually,
right.
so I always was like artistically inclined, and I don't think a lot of people know that about me, that it's like, no, I'm not some white bitch who just started out with like, oh, all this stuff. Like, no, everything I have worked for and grown. It's
Mhm.
like New York is the toughest place to survive. If you could survive there, anywhere is golden. Seriously.
Right, absolutely. You know, it's funny, you know, because a lot of people from there pretty much say the same thing. I think you guys are kind of numb to the lights,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then I guess that's like this for anybody who
Yeah, I think so.
from a particular city or
Mhm.
whatever, you know, everybody else, kind of tourists come in there and all, and then you like, man,
Yeah.
you know, like whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's Sony right there. So what? Whatever.
Times Square, no problem. Like that's
Yeah,
a normal
yeah.
sight, but okay.
I got
But I think
the
it's cool
ball
seeing
drop.
tourists here anyway.
I got the ball drop and everything. Like it's dope, though. It's still like this magical place, and a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity there. Let's get into like because you know, going to your page, anybody who visits your page or whatever, they see a whole bunch of amazing things going on. And like you said, you know, hearing you say that, you know, it wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the inspiration of, you know, what inspired you to actually get into the space that you're in, because I mean it's not easy to obtain, you know, over a
No, of
million
course.
followers as well. So let's go into your journey.
I think it's like I had my first thing. I'm a doll collector. I love vintage Barbie dolls, stuff like that. And I had an American Girl doll blog. I was about, I would say 9. And it's still up today. Like literally you could look. It's called the American Girl Doll Discoveries, I think. I would, no joke, and do not laugh, they would have gymnastics. I would split their legs, and they would do like all types of stuff. Oh my god. So I also did like stop motion. So like you know, they would like move and like animate almost. It was so much fun, and it really inspired me. And then we go into makeup. Around like, I would say like 10, I started my first like makeup blog, and like that was it for me. I was like, I love this. I came across my Beautylish profile, which is kind of like networking for makeup.
Right.
When I was like 13, and it says, I want to do makeup when I get older for all the models and celebrities. And now 20, I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, when things like come together. So I think it's just in my blood to be artistically inclined. I mean, it's just something I love, I'm passionate about. You know, voiceover acting I have started to sort of assimilate into as well. You know, there's a lot of things. I love what I do, and I love that I'm able to not only do makeup but also talk about things like anxiety with my base, like impact, something that is meaningful, because I don't want to just be a pretty face. I want to be able to have that impact because I can. So why am I not going to? You know, I always feel like that.
Right. I think that's super dope. You know, because you're sort of like in the millennial type of space as far as like, you know, understanding how social media works. You know what I mean? Really learning how to utilize it in
Yeah.
a way to where, you know, your brand could
Mhm.
actually be impacted by it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that as far as getting into that space. Well, realizing that you really had something that people were actually interested into. Let's go to that space right there and bring me up to, you know, when it took off and you was like, oh wow, like this is it.
This can happen, right?
Right.
Okay, so we have the makeup bloggers, and I'm going to school regular, like any other kid. And then I hit high school. I have the eyeball queen, so like that's like LILLEE at 15. And the first Reddit started on me. They am I allowed to say like explicit things on here?
Yeah, you can do your thing.
Okay. They said they wanted to rape me. The forum is still up. They gouged my eyes out. It was very traumatic. So I went to Bayside High School in 9th grade. I became kind of closed in myself because it was very traumatic. To have like these edits sent to your phone, these things said about you that are still up on the internet. It was like, oh my God, I got really scared inside. And somebody 15, as you can imagine, it was like, whoa. But I was like, I don't want to give up my dream either. I went into like this Greenpeace sort of phase, kind of like drawing back the layers, no more contour, no more makeup. Like I like reset Lily. I also started online schooling. But during that reset, I really found myself. I started to do a lot of Instagram more and more and more. I was on the UNFCCC Climate Change for Take Your Seat on their Twitter, which was, oh my God, amazing. And that really springboarded things. My tweet went viral on Barbie's name. Like a lot of shit happened that really just kept building and building and building. I had a magazine with Malvi, French magazine. I mean, it's like this conglomerate of things until finally I was like, you know what? I don't want to be the eyeball queen anymore. I want to be just LILLEE JEAN, which is my name anyway. I was like, I want to be that entertainer. If you hear scratching, that's Theodore. I think he wants to be interviewed by you. But yeah, so, a lot of people don't realize, like, this is like Lily grown up over the years, growing and growing. A lot of people think, oh, you could just get followers by just posting like, and no, you need to grow that. You need to gain the trust of people. You need to foster that. You need to find your niche. And not a lot of people have that drive. And at 15, I really was like, I don't know. But then I was like, you know what? With my support system, my family, why the fuck am I letting somebody remove me? They should move. They should be removed, not me. And that like fire inside of me was like, nope. And now we're talking. So.
Right. Now, you also started in the entertainment business at a very young age. What is that like growing up in it though? Like, what's that experience like as a
so my mom, she would do prop work for like Men in Black. They're called stand-in props. So if they needed like a toy gun that looks like a gun on screen that's vintage, she would supply it. Or like Public Enemies, she supplied some of the props for that. So I was always kind of just used to her like running to the studio because it's all central here to Queens. So it's like, whatever. Growing up with this passion I had, it was very hard. I actually stopped YouTube. I think for like 4 years. It was too much handling school, like traditional in-person school, and what I love to do. And that also was a little bit sad for me, like dealing with the Reddit, this, that. It was like this clusterfuck that I wanted to just take that deep breath, and hence we enter Greenpeace, Lily.
Right. That's dope. So, having that support from your parents.
Yeah.
How important is that? Because, a lot of parents have a different vision for you. And, they don't really sometimes see the vision because they want you to go be this, or they want you to be that. How important and amazing that was, or it is for you having your parents on board and being supportive.
Well, okay. There is something in New York where they work with you to do like a college fund. They actually thought that I would go into college. And in 9th grade, my guidance counselor, he told my mom, hey, she could easily get into Harvard. She could easily go there. I had a 3.8. It's easy as long as you just give me the test. And she was like, no, she's destined for something. And even though they both thought like I would just, go to college and get a degree, whatever, they never told me you can't do it. They always told me, Lily, you could do whatever you set your sight on as long as you stay with it, you stay passionate about it, and you're happy. And my mom always tells me, as long as you're happy, I'm happy. There's been certain times where things are really, really tough. So tough. I mean, tough. And she has said to me, Lily, do you want to just stop? Do you want to just do something else? And I'm talking like the height of when like the second Reddit started. And I was like, no, mom, you told me that when somebody tells you to move, you tell them to move. Okay.
Right.
She's like from that type of background. And I'm like, no. And I love that she's always given me that out if I ever wanted it, because that makes me go even further, because I'm a fighter. I am somebody who I will fight to the end. And the support of my dad, my mom, my family in general, I consider my fans my family too, has been, I'm like blessed from God. Like God went, you're blessed. And I was like, thank you, God.
Right. Yeah, because we've seen a lot of kid stars who get into business, and it doesn't always turn out good always. It's because I know it's when you're that young and you're getting into the business and stuff like that, and you're seeing so much stuff go on. You have access to so much stuff or whatever. Having that balance sometimes it's not always easy, unless, like you say, you have a good support system around you, and having the right people around you, I think, is really, really key in this entertainment business that we're in.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't have the right people around you, easily you could take the wrong deal, sign the wrong contract. I mean, one contract, this was about 6 months ago. You know how reality TV could be a little bit like with their contracts.
Right.
One of them was like where basically like, we own you, we could put up any promo we want of you, no matter what. And my mom was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So having people who are wiser, older than me, I think also has been better, because I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me, but we could all collaborate off each other. And I think that's been very helpful for me, at least in my career.
Right.
Good guidance.
Right. I thought that it was interesting too that you have a real strong passion, about the environment, and you really passionate about that. Can we talk about that a little bit, and how it affects you, the coral reef, and can we talk about that a little bit?
Well, definitely. I mean, the coral reef thing started when okay, so certain sunscreens, like chemical sunscreen, which is probably like any you see in the drugstore, let's just use that, right? Compared to mineral sunscreen, the chemical is damaging the coral reefs. It's causing coral reef bleaching, which is damaging for the reefs below. Wildlife, everybody, it's all this big circle. And even in beauty, we can make that difference for sustainability, for using marine safe ingredients. We can do that. And like I said at the beginning, if I can, why not? So many brands are being a little bit complicit in that and not listening to like people speaking up. I mean, we only have one Earth. I get everybody's going into space, but like, what if you burn up there? Oh my God, at least we're not burning up right here, at least now.
Right.
I'm passionate about it.
It's a lot going on. It seems like I think it's so much going on at one time. It's just got people going crazy right now. We got fires going on, we got floods over here, we got
Germany,
coronavirus, then we got another strand out there, and then we got
Delta here,
collapsing. I mean, it's just like so much going on in the world. Speaking of COVID, how have you made in the adjustments as far as with your brand, and not being able to move around as much with doing events or different things like that or whatever? Like, what has been some of the things opening back up a little bit, but what has been some of the adjustments that you had to make?
Okay, well, events were fun, but I would say like I'm an introvert most of the time and an extrovert when I'm on. Events, maybe I'll stay an hour or whatever, just for photos, socialize. COVID hasn't necessarily impacted me emotionally as much as other people, just because I feel like we always FaceTime each other, we always text each other. So in that way, I can understand that aspect, but I'm there for my fans and whatever. So the way I've taken COVID with my brand is going live with everybody. Hey, we're here today. talking about mental health issues that could be concerning and could be, you know, hard to get through. Talking about like, you know, New York, we're having like shortages here. Nobody else is saying anything.
I know,
Talking
right?
about those things. I feel like when you talk about something, you make people feel better about it because they're like, oh, I'm not crazy thinking that, or like, oh, it's not what I'm thinking. You know, we all have to work together, wear a mask, get vaccinated to make this shrink, this, you know, coronavirus thing. And I think also through telling my fans, hey, wear a mask, hey, do this, I'm doing my part as best as I can, you know.
Right.
Oh, Diamond Diva's here. Oh, I love her.
Shout out to Diamond Diva.
Yeah, she's awesome.
You know, another thing, it's interesting that you say that because you know it is a shortage that's going on out there.
Yes.
And they're not really saying too much about that.
Yes. Oh my God, where are you? Because I'm New York.
I'm actually in Louisiana right now.
Oh my God, we have a chicken shortage over here. Nobody's
Really?
talking about it. Tyson, yes, nobody is talking about it. You try to get makeup in the drugstore, shortage. No Wet n Wild, no this. So it's like nobody is being vocal about it, and I get it. We need an economy. But how do you have an economy of dead people when
Right.
everybody's getting sick? We
Right.
all need to work together. We all need to keep each other abreast of what's going on.
Right. And you know, in the media, it's just like it's almost to the point. It's like you don't even really know what to believe anymore. Things are just so bizarre nowadays, and it's just like it's. I think that you shouldn't take too much of it in. It's good to be in the knowing and aware of what's going on, but I think that you know if you take too much of it in, it could drive you insane.
Yeah, definitely with media. Yeah.
Now, I noticed too, like on your social media page, and you know, and I want to talk about how does it feel? I mean, I got a long way to go before I get to a meal, but what does that feel like? Can you tell me what that feels like to have over 1 million followers? I mean, congratulations on that as well.
Well, it's a lot of people when they get there, they're like, oh my God, yay, what? But I say you have 1 million followers of responsibility. It's not as simple as, oh my God, girl, look at my phone, I got 1 million. No, it's, oh my God, I have 1 million people to send the right message to. Right. I have 1 million people to influence. I have, you know, people here, like I use Hype Auditor, 700K on rotation are active. That's a lot of people to like, you say one wrong thing and it's like, I didn't mean that. But it's like, you've always got to be like that diplomat. You got to be like, a lot of people don't realize it, but it hits you, like that responsibility to be that person. Right.
Shout out to Mama Cocktail Hour jumped on. Really good friend of mine showing love. I appreciate that, showing love to my special guest. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody that's on the live right now, pulling up, showing my special guest so much love. Shout out to y'all, even the haters that's on there right now. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Now, you know, another thing that was interesting when I went on there that was just mind-blowing to me was seeing you dress up like the different characters and actually look 99% like these characters. How much time, like what inspired that, and how much time does it take to actually get in full makeup? And I mean, you got the outfits on and everything. I mean,
okay, I will answer it only if you tell me your favorite one. Only.
Are you really asking me that, Lily?
I'm asking you.
You have so many on there that I love.
Okay, I'm gonna take
this one, but then I seen another one. The Dalmatian one.
Okay, we'll do Cruella. Fine. Okay, so Cruella, that one did take an hour because the eyeshadow was so, and like Emma Stone did such an amazing job. I was so inspired. Right. The wig, believe it or not, I like to reuse and recycle, you know, reduce my carbon footprint by reusing my stuff. So The wig I used for that was used for a Monster High Frankenstein, and all I did was restyle it. My shirt was just a regular shirt, and what I like to do with my sort of like inspired movie looks is you could do it too. I don't like to make it like way too like ooh, 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 because it's like not everybody could afford that.
Right.
I want to make sure that my responsibility, that this is how I feel. Even you could do it. Okay, I'm gonna ship you a wig.
I think you have to hook me up, man.
Yeah.
I got to figure out which character I want to look like, and
Yes,
we don't have to do one together, and then we're gonna
Oh.
have to. Wouldn't that be dope? We're gonna have to do that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That would be so cool! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. Because I just thought that it was so cool seeing you do that like that, and I mean it's really a lot of work and a lot of detail that goes into it. Now, also, you're inspiring to get into the voice acting, which I thought is just an amazing idea, acting as well. Let's talk about that a little bit. And can you give us some voices?
I don't know. What do you want me to hear?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so voice acting, anybody who has ever heard my voice is like, oh my god, you should do it. And I've always been a little bit shy. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I originally had a reel that was for theater when I was 18, and that was like really cool, whatever. And a theater's like very like dramatic. So I had to do a Charlie Brown one, and you know how cheesy that could be. And everybody made fun of it, but I was like, you know what? If I made you laugh, I entertained you, whatever.
Right.
So then the voice acting thing, oh my god. Do you know the ponies, My Little Pony?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So one day I heard Pinkie Pie, the character, and I was like, oh my god, I could totally do that. And I was like, yes. And so the voice acting reel was born. You dream it, it could happen. I always feel that.
No, I definitely believe that. I don't know if you're familiar with Phil Lamar. He does a lot of he's like this voice actor guru. He done a lot of stuff for what's the name of that show used to come, a Futurama?
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah,
he done a lot. I'm gonna connect you two together.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because he's like this huge voiceover guy. Like
that'd be so cool.
He's pretty big in Hollywood. I'm definitely gonna get you guys connected, and because he's in that space.
That's awesome. Oh my god!
Probably, who knows what type of magic can happen once he get a whiff of what you got going on.
That is so cool. Oh my god!
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely connect you guys up with that. He's dope. He do a lot of voices. I mean, it's just simply amazing. And you know what? I always wanted to get into voice acting myself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, do you have a specific thing like you would like to do?
I don't know, because like growing up, my mom always like mimic people, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty good with that.
Impressions.
Yeah, like mimicking people after I've been around them for a while or whatever. So we got to talk about that.
I feel like, I don't know if it's like too much, but I feel like we could do like, maybe it would be like Batman or Superman. I'm a huge DC fan, okay? And we could do like a collab like that. I'm feeling it. Like, you have the voice perfect. Just saying.
You think I got it?
I think you got it. Give me an I'm Batman. I feel like you got it.
Let me see. What can I say? To the Batmobile, Robin.
Shut up! You could do it. You could do it. Okay, you could do it. That was really good. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, like, okay. So now let's talk about let's flip the script and well, before we flip the script and get on some serious stuff, let's get some shout outs, man, to your fans, your team, anybody that you want to show some love to. Let's go on and give them their roses right now.
Well, Luna, we're gonna give you some roses. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Gwendolyn will give you some roses. How do I give them roses?
What up, Gwen? Now we just giving them to them right now by shouting them out.
Oh my god, somebody wants to know if I sing. Oh my god, me singing? Okay, always been shy, but like there's this thing in me where it's like, And it's like,
Wow.
yeah, if I was trained or like honed in, it would be good. But I am a little bit shy.
I don't believe that. I just can't. You have so much personality. I just can't see you being shy.
Nah, there's a little bit of that shyness in me. There is. Oh man, I remember it was a talent show. The guidance counselor told me I was bad, and ever since I've had like this hang up about singing where I'm like,
She said it was bad.
yeah. Okay, I originally was gonna do it with my friend. She was like a grade higher, and we were gonna sing a Taylor Swift song. I wasn't really into it. I'm not into that type of music, but I was like, whatever. I was like, you're on your phone with your girlfriend, and like whispering kind of.
Right,
and she was like, look, she took me on the side. You're not bad. Just, it's not good. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're trying to interpret that. So now, am I bad or like
I don't know. A little bit of a complex going on. Yeah.
Right. That's dope.
No, it was totally not dope when that happened. Oh my God.
We got to talk about this because you've it's a lot of it going on out there in the world. Once you and I don't know what it is with people, but it's like it seems like it comes with success. It comes with people being happy in the world, or bullying. And you've experienced that yourself. And from the looks of this live, it looks like you're still experiencing it, which is a very sad thing. But can we talk about that, because I think that it's a real serious issue out there, and it's a lot of people who suffer from that. I had Eva on the last show she was on, and she experienced some bullying in school or whatever, and she basically said that she didn't really understand why she was being bullied or whatever. I mean, she wasn't super popular, but at the end of the day, like, she had this outgoing personality, and people just don't like you for whatever reason.
That's true. I mean, I was pre-diabetic in elementary school, so as you can imagine, the fat jokes. So I'm immune to that one, but it's Reddit, Twitter, they've given a new platform to a new type of person. There's a series on Showtime called Darknet, and it's basically about these types of people you see on the live right now, anonymous, whatever. Now, we know the main woman, she legit, like, she wears a wig and she put on glasses and red lipstick and I think stick-on veneers, and she wore a turtleneck.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not even kidding you. And she is the one who has been creating accounts, starting these fabrications, and we think now that it's probably the same one from when I was 15, which is really creepy because she has children in her group. So it's like, oh, pedophile.
Do you know this person though?
We don't know her like physically. It's just kind of like one of those things in my files. In my files.
Right. I got you. Wow.
Yeah.
But when you think about the magnitude of it, I mean, you got a person that's actually taking time,
like organized crime,
to that itself is scary.
Yeah, I think to myself, I'm like, what if LILLEE JEAN did what this terrorist demanded? Because I call her that. I mean, when I was like 18, she gave me a list of demands on what she wanted me to do. That is weird as fuck. Yeah. So let's say LILLEE JEAN did that and she left the internet. Then there would be another LILLEE JEAN who did hurt herself. They all use this website, Kiwi Farms and LOL Cows, where it's anonymous. Oh my God. Even though the government is tracking it, dum-dums. And it's like, there has been so many people who have killed themselves from Kiwi Farms. How could you even be on a website like that? There was somebody who killed themselves, I think like a month ago. They were trans. And to be picked on just because they were trans, it's like, seriously? I am half Jewish. And as you can imagine, there are a ton of Hitler accounts against me. I was told that my family should have burnt in the Holocaust. It's like,
Wow.
the fuck? What is wrong with you? But then I say to myself, you know what? What is wrong with them is not my problem. This is my domain. They could just sit there. All they're doing is giving us viewers, likes, and whatever.
Right, right. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I feel like it's a form of illness, and
Yeah.
we're just gonna pray for those people, and
You know, we
hope.
should do a prayer right now.
You know
Okay.
what? Let's
Hello, God. Okay. Hello, God. I want you to make sure these people like get help, but good help.
Yeah.
And like they can like keep living their best life where they don't need to use Twitter to unleash. They have somebody to talk to and they're able to just like be okay. Amen, God.
Amen. Man.
Okay. Thank you.
Amen. Now, let's talk about you bringing it over to YouTube and the makeup, and because I feel like you have been doing it so long that you know you are seasoned when it comes down to makeup, different shadows. Like I get lost in translation trying to figure it all out. Like how do you like how did you get into really getting into it like that? Because like you're doing full tutorials, really showing people how to put it on and also take it off, and also the proper way to do it. Can we talk about that? Because I think that they're super amazing.
Well, okay. I think that anybody who does YouTubing, there's a little bit of an actress in all of us. It's a production. I am recording with an expensive Canon. I have my lighting system. I am editing. I am answering things. It's a whole thing. I am acting. And a lot of it came from people like Jaclyn Hill. I was very inspired by her artistry when she first came out. People like that really did inspire me. Like, this is a thing. I can make this happen. And, you know, working more with texture, just getting it on there, I grew, my skills got better. And, you know, everybody can always improve. I always say that. But makeup is just endless, boundless, no rules to it. So whenever somebody's like, to somebody else, oh, your makeup sucks, I'm like, you know what? You just don't get the vision.
Right. Right. Well, you know, like, again, we know that all comes with the game.
Yeah.
And I super commend you for continuing to, you know, cater to your fans, your core fans, because clearly you have a fan base that love you, love everything that you were doing. Now, I know you get a lot of creeps, you know, because I noticed now, you know, you're doing lives, you do your lives, and you're actually engaging with your fans.
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's a super dope technique. Now, I was on this might have been like last week or something like that, because you know, I feel like our times be conflicting, so I can never kind of catch your stuff, but when I can catch it, I try to always get in there, show you like, hey Lily, I'm in here.
I'm like a night owl, so that's why.
But they had this guy that jumped on there, man, and you know, you was like, hello, and this guy actually pulled out his private part.
There's a lot of
I was like, what is wrong with this dude?
Yeah, there's a lot of penis flashers. What I do is I rate their dicks because, hey, if you're going to show it to me, I'm going to tell you what I think about it. That's one way to make it shrivel. But it's like the gall to do that to a woman is, it's gross. Like what? So, yeah, thank you for that. I think that women are always put down. I think it's great seeing more diverse, you know, directors, creators, or female. That is great to me because you've seen it. It's gross. It really is.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's crazy because it's like you know, here you are showing love, because you know, and another thing I commend you on, a lot of people, you know, at your level of success, you know, don't really engage with the fans like you.
Yeah, such a bad mistake.
You know what I mean? It definitely is. But, you know, I love the fact that you do engage with your fans the way that you do. You give, I mean, you're actually going live, giving them opportunity to actually talk with you and engage with you. And I think that that's another part of, you know, what makes you and your brand so successful. It's really dope because, and I noticed that you also show a lot of love to a lot of people as well. We kind of run with the same crew of people. We all show love to each other, and I just think that that's super dynamic that we have going on.
It's very important to me to give back to the people who made me, because to think that like you're always going to be on top is ridiculous. It's how you gracefully go into different things, and to not say thank you, the easiest thing. Hello Siri, just say thank you and give a heart and give a return. It's like, what, you can't lift your finger? I mean, I feel like anybody who doesn't, they're stuck up. I don't like stuck up people, because there's too many people like that, and there's no value, there's no texture. To give back, to go live, like I went live, and these two guys, they did magic tricks, so cool. It's like, I'm so tired of the same old people. I want to see new. And I think a lot of people do, to be honest. Wait, too. I mean, do you still want to see the same actors? No. You want to see new faces.
Right.
Always.
I think it's just dope, the space that we're in, because there's so many new creators coming out, so many different new actors, musicians.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that, you know, it's in a space where it's kind of wide open now as far as opportunity. It's not as limited as it used to be. You know, I still feel like you know, it's good to know somebody who knows somebody who could, you know what I mean? Because it's still sort of like that. It's still sort of like that in this business. But I think that with the internet and different, you know, things opening up the way that it is, it's created so many different opportunities for so many different people. And a lot of people have become millionaires just within this pandemic.
Yes. I mean, the internet, when people tell me, oh, I have nothing to do, I'm like, oh, I don't understand. You could right now put yourself on Fiverr. What are you good at? What are you proficient at? Are you a digital artist? Are you a voiceover actor? Do you do social media? Do you do social planning? Are you a YouTube manager? I just gave you several jobs.
Right.
I mean, there is opportunity everywhere on the internet. It's just how you wrap your head around it and create. And not everybody can, but those who can, well, they reap the rewards.
Exactly. Let me ask you this though: when it sometimes, you know, social media can be a bit much too. You know, do you ever get burned out on it?
Okay, so I would say that what I like to do is, if I'm ever with my family, whatever, the phone is down. I mean, that's actually like a Lily thing. Like, I'm not there. I'm like invested in whatever I'm doing. If I'm picking out my makeup, the phone is down. If I am sorting out my dolls and cleaning them off, because, you know, the vintage ones, you got to be very delicate with, the phone is down. So I think that because I working out, phone is down, because I make these conscious decisions to separate out my time, I don't think I have ever experienced that. Just because the only time is during school, in high school, because it was so much essays upon essays and the editing. But now I'm like at a really good space where it's just like, yeah, no problem. And then like at night, I'll just, as I'm watching something, like comment back on people.
Right. Absolutely. Now, what do we have coming up? You know, I know you got some amazing things. Just, you know, can you share something with us? I know you got stuff coming up.
Okay, coming up. Shall I? We have some radio coming up. We have some potential auditions coming up. We have some outings. That's all you can know. That's all you can know, okay? That's all you can know.
Yeah, that's all y'all can know.
My publicist, though, is really amazing. So I'm really excited for what's coming up.
I love you, publicist. Now, can we? I'm out there in the future with this now, but I just foresee this. Do we see? Am I seeing a book out there in the future that could possibly be?
I actually love literature, and that was my best class. I had a teacher, I think her name was Stipil, and she told my mom, get her out of here. She is like made for entertainment. She is made to do whatever she wants. And it was a really weird comment. I never really understood. And now being like 20, I'm like, oh my God, like I understand that now. So maybe there's a book. I don't know. I don't know.
Definitely see that.
I mean, maybe you'll find one at your door. Who knows?
Yeah. Signed, you know, with the signature.
Of course.
Listen, now for people so they can get connected if they don't have the social platforms to be able to get connected, to follow and get tapped in with everything that you have going on.
Your whole thing just blurred out as you were speaking. I'm like,
you did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, let's put those social platforms out there in ways that people can actually connect with you and follow you and get connected.
Well, they can find me on Instagram, LILLEE JEAN, LILLEE. If you look up any other Lily, that's not me. LILLEEJEAN.com, LILLEE JEAN Beauty, LILLEE JEAN on YouTube, Real LILLEE JEAN on Twitter, Real LILLEE JEAN on Facebook.
Yeah, you know, and it's funny because it's crazy how people take people names.
Yes. Oh my God.
You know, and sometimes they actually like people be following them.
I know it is quite, but mine says real. So obviously I'm the real Lily. Okay.
Right. You know, that's just crazy. Nobody's created. I don't think I'm that popular yet, man.
I think you're pretty popular.
Nobody's took mine.
You got a palm tree, okay? You're very popular. And you got shades. You got shades. I don't got shades. Okay, so you're more popular than me.
No, wait, no, indeed, no. You the bomb, Lily.
I don't have shades. You do, okay?
Now, when can we get you back on here? We got to get you back on here.
I don't know. We should do something in like the holidays. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should do a holiday.
I love doing holiday stuff because everybody's so like merry. And I know with COVID, people are not going to be so happy. Delta variant is so bad here in New York. I had an event. I canceled it because no masks. People are like being very lax. And even though I'm vaccinated, I'm like, no, we don't have booster shots yet. I'm like nervous. So I feel like we should do something November to December. I'm feeling it.
We'll do a holiday special. We'll put it together.
Yeah, oh my God.
We'll do something special and we'll open up the phone lines. I think it'll be safe to open up the phone lines and we'll take some callers for some fans. Let some fans call in and they might want some makeup tips or anything that they want to ask. Not anything, guys, but you know, you be able to talk to the one and only Lillee Jean. Lily, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show, and we wishing you more blessings and more success with everything that you're doing right now and everything that you're going to be doing in the future.
Of course, because of our holiday special.
Absolutely.
I'm counting on it.
Absolutely. And listen, before we get out of here, for anybody that may be going through some tough times, maybe low in spirit, maybe, you know, going through a form of bullying or anything like that or whatever, can you leave them with some warm words of uplift and encouragement?
Yeah. I mean, to think that bullying will just go away is wrong. I have PTSD. I was swatted. Like, they called the police here twice. They said that I was dead. I mean, and a suicide tip, they bring in cops, police, a hospital. I mean, it was very traumatic. So the saying that, oh, it'll get better. No. The way I always deal with things is head on. This is what you're going to feel like. This is what's going to happen. This is how you deal with it. Okay, number one, it hurts like shit. But to address that it hurts you also is a release. Mm-hmm. Two, it will get better if you keep going, keep at that rhythm, and stay with people who are supportive, who are your, you know, warriors next to you. And number three, to not change yourself. Keep being yourself, because the only reason, for example, these people in the live chat are being assholes is because they're jealous of something I have that they never will possess. And it could be the simplest thing, your personality, your smile, okay, your hair, whatever. Everybody will find something they don't like about you. You gotta love yourself first to put that love forward. That's very important.
Amen to that right there. Mm-hmm. Y'all heard it right there from my sister, one and only LILLEE Jean.
Uh,
LILLEE, shout out to everybody again that was on the live, showing love and showing hate, man. We really, really appreciate you sticking around the whole entire time. We love y'all. And also, again, you guys make sure that y'all go and follow. If you're not following LILLEE, y'all go and follow her on Instagram. Everything is LILLEE Jean, correct? No,
yes.
it's LILLEE Jean on Instagram, and then on YouTube as well. It's LILLEE Jean, correct?
Yeah. On Twitter, it's Real LILLEE Jean, and Facebook, Real LILLEE Jean. But if you look up LILLEE Jean, I will come up. Anyway.
Absolutely. LILLEE, we love you. Again, we wishing you more blessings and more success. We can't wait to get you back on here. It's the Vibe Show 97.9 with my special guest, my little sister, one and only.
Thank you, Batman. I appreciate it.
Jean, we love y'all. Y'all have a blessed, safe rest of the Sunday, and we'll see y'all again here. If you are not subscribed to the Vibe Show 97.9, please hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications for more exclusive interviews coming up. We love y'all. Me and LILLEE, we got to get out of here. We are out of here.
Let's go. Let's go. New shit. Hey, yo, Bert. Hey, talk to him. Yeah, now tell me, should I feel so wrong for things I'm setting aside?